Hey everybody, it is Carrie Wilt from Grape Juice coming to you live this morning. It is Monday. It's our one of 2 days we're closed. We're closed on Sundays and Mondays. And I came this morning because I wanted to talk to you about our Leave a Meal program. We have always had a Leave a Drink board, which is what the drink board was behind us. And when the whole COVID-19 and having to shut down and people losing their jobs, we wanted to find some way to reach out to our community and to be able to help those who maybe couldn't help themselves. And so we decided to convert this board into a Leave a Meal board. And here's what we're doing is for $8, we're able to provide a hot meal for people who have lost their jobs or have gotten hours cut back, that are in both the service and the sober community. The reason we're focused on those two is because those two are really close to our heart. A good percentage of our staff is actually sober. Many of them actually work in the sober homes or live in the sober homes, and most of those people are working in the service community, and a lot of those have lost their jobs. And so we want to make sure that at least the 5 days that Grape Juice is open, that they get a hot meal every single day. So that's 5 days a week. For the last 3 weeks, we've been providing on average 30 hot meals to those in need, and that is because of your help and your generosity. In the beginning, when I told you about this, just through a quick picture, so many of you donated, for Patrick's birthday, but I'm coming to you today to show you that you have helped us. We've raised enough money for 533 meals, but to date we've already given away 432 of those. So we're getting low. I have about 3.5 days left this week of meals that we can provide for something for someone, and somebody's saying that maybe something's wrong with the sound, but hopefully it's still working. If I need to redo it, I'll redo it. But so we only have a couple more days left, and we could use another resurgence of your help in donating to this Leave a Meal program. Like I said, it's only $8 a meal. And what that does is that's actually, I keep calling it, it's a win-win-win. So it's a win because it pays for the food that we need to buy in order to serve the meal. Second, it also pays for us to keep a person on board who is making those meals. So somebody keeps their job, the food gets paid for, and then we're able to give it away for free, and it becomes a wash for us. We're not trying to make money. We're just trying to make sure that people keep their jobs and people are have some good food in their bellies. Some people have also asked us, how is it, so how is it that you are distributing these meals? And so what I'll tell you is our awesome, amazing staff is the front line for that. So every day at 3 o'clock, we committed to feeding our staff a staff meal during this time. We wanted to make sure whether they worked or not that day, that they got some food in their belly. And so what we're doing is we're taking that staff meal that we're providing to them, always something yummy. Hunter in the kitchen and his team are always pulling something fun out. I think last week there was goulash over rice and big salad. There's been curry. There's been these awesome stacked sandwiches. They're getting really creative with the ingredients that we have in house, and just trying to provide not just good food but healthy food to those in need. So what we're doing is we're feeding our staff, the ones that show up that day for a meal, and then we're taking all the rest and we're doubling, tripling, quadrupling, depending on how much we need. Then we're boxing up all of those, and then our staff then becomes the mules, for lack of a better term, that goes and takes these meals directly to the people that they know are in need. We have a list that we're continuing to feed each week. Right now it's at about 30, but as you all know, as this thing progresses and things get harder, more and more people are finally willing to step up and say, guess what, I'm hungry. And so we expect this need to grow, even with the stimulus checks, even with all of those things. People have been hurting, and it's going to get harder. So what we're asking is if you will help us by leaving a meal at Grape Juice for someone in need. There's several ways you can do this. You can go straight to our to our website, grapejuiceonline.com, and you can place an order just like you would place an order for food. Just in the comments, say I'd like to leave a meal or leave 10 meals. It's $8 a meal. If you give $40, that gives one person a hot meal for the 5 days that we're open and that we're providing it. If you can give more than that, please do. We would appreciate any meal, 1 or a million, however many you think you can provide. But one of the reasons that we wanted to make sure that we kept our doors open wasn't just to provide meals for you, but it was to make sure that, getting a little emotional here, to make sure that our staff and the people around them were able to eat and we're able to do just the basic things. And so this is another way that you can help us help them and help those that are around them that are affected in this time. So that is it. If you can leave a meal. So you can also call up here, 830-792-9463 on our normal business hours, and somebody can take a donation over the phone. You can drop a check by, you can put it in the mail, you can come in. There's a million ways. You can even Venmo if you want to Venmo me. You can Venmo me at Carrie-Wilt, WILT. You can Venmo me there. Serge, awesome. We're not open on Mondays. I'm just happen to be here, so we might be around, but if not, thank you guys for all you do. Thank you for every little bit. It all helps. We put on the outside of our building together. This is how we do this, and we believe that, which is why this is so hard. We don't normally have to ask for money, but it's important, and feeding people is important. So together we can do it. Love to all of you guys out there, and if you know somebody who's in need of a meal, please let us know, and we'll do everything we can to help them. Thanks, y'all. Bye.